Hey, it's Gareth and Janet here today, and we are on the MSC Seashore, and we're down on deck 5, and we're just going to give you a spin around the lobby. The lobby goes from deck 5 to deck 6 to deck 7 to deck 8. Over there's guest services, future cruise, and we're gonna go up, and they're playing some weird music, weird to me. I'm just going to circle around and then go up the stairs on the other side there. See that? So here's one of these cash machines where you can take care of your account. And on this side we have the Harmony of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. We're in the port of Costa Maya. So we're on deck 6 now, and this is the shore excursion desk. We have a shore excursion booked tomorrow in Cozumel. We're going to ride buggies to the beach and go snorkeling. Of course, it goes off towards the front of the ship and on every level. There's shopping and bars and restaurants and whatnot. And of course, the lobby. So going up now to deck 7. I believe this is the champagne bar. It says it way over there. Also says it there. Very modern looking, right? I don't think that's real ice. I'm wrong. That's real ice. Ah. So, circling back over. Most of the bars are closed today because we're in port. The stores are all closed today. The casino is even closed. That's the casino. Do you want to see real quick? See, the machines are deactivated. Janet's looking for ducks. And in case you need a new watch, they have a watch store. And I noticed cruise ships never sell Apple Watches. I wonder why that is. So, does that mean this is going to have ice in it? It does. Real ice. So, up another deck. So empty right now. So this is the Iris Gallery, and there's a machine inside this tarp that you put your chin on. It takes a picture of your eye, your iris, and then they can print it out. This on aluminum is $369. And if, oh, how much is this?
$479.
Oh.
$369.
Okay, on plastic. So, I mean, they look cool, but are you going to spend $400 for a picture of your eyeball? We didn't. We got them taken, but we didn't pay the money. This is the MSC logo shop. Logo shop. That's, of course, the lobby bar. They call it Seashore Bar. And it's got screens on 3 levels. And that's one of the elevators coming down. And then this is Hola Tacos and Cantina. Tacos and Cantina. And ahead is the sports bar. And they're open.
Hi.
Hi.
Right here, yeah.
And this is the shopping people. We just passed this. So here's the guide for Costa Maya, in case you want to see. In Costa Maya, you can walk around there, and that's it. That's the whole map. And we did walk around there, and there was shopping.
But
Are you going to say it was overpriced?
way overpriced.
So on deck 5 and 6, aft, there are the main dining rooms. On deck 8, aft, are the specialty dining rooms. So let's go take a look at those. Of course, this would be the elevators and stairs, forward elevators and stairs. And this is where you can make a reservation for any dining room, right? Yeah. Right. And this is the cocktail bar. That's the name of it. And this is Kaito Teppanyaki. Kaito Teppanyaki. And they're all ready for you tonight. So, plan ahead. Let's go over here, past the cocktail bar. And we actually had cocktails in the cocktail bar yesterday. This is the wine cellar, and it's just a bunch of wine. And I guess you can drink it here. And then this is Butcher's Cut, the steakhouse. And we're gonna go into it just a little ways, and it goes way back there. Hi. Okay. So this is the steakhouse, as I said. And they're preparing the salads for tonight.
And we're going to be eating here tomorrow night.
Yeah, we have a reservation for tomorrow night. So we're going to go back past some of the things we saw, like the wine cellar, the cocktail bar. This is where you make the reservations. And we're going to head aft, towards the back of the ship. And this is Kaito Sushi. And they had a deal yesterday, all the sushi you could eat in 45 minutes for $39. You see it has these little moving things, and there'd be dishes, sushi on them. Who's back there cutting up fish, making your sushi. But that's not all. Plenty of outside deck space here. This is Ocean Key Restaurant, seafood restaurant. And it's not very big. See that? And then there's another part over there. It's locked. Now Janet tripped over her shoe. But wait, there's more. This is the Uptown Lounge. Uptown Lounge. Uptown Lounge. Of course it's closed, but they're ready. They're ready for you. This background calls to me. So in the Uptown Lounge, there's automatic doors. There's also glass elevators. And the end of the ship, the back end of the ship, with a couple of pools out here. I think it's an adults only area. Of course, there's Costa Maya in its glory. Two ships next to us, both Royal Caribbean. Glass walkway up there. There's another bar, and we were in an adults only area, adults reserved, and it says infinity pool. Of course, it's a smoking area too. And this is what it looks like when the ship is as big as yours parks next to you. The atrium area on deck 7. We're going to go aft on deck 7 now. There's some things here you might be interested in. Champagne wine bar. Of course, that's on the other side of the ship. Oh, maybe it's both sides of the ship. Okay. That'd make it a big bar. Anyway, this is the Fifth Avenue restaurant, one of the main dining rooms, but it's a small one, and, well, we don't dine in here.
They assign you dining room before you get on the ship.
And we were assigned Central Park, which is huge. But here's Fifth Avenue. And then we're going to go through this light show. Now, this should be great in 360, huh? Let me put this out in front of me. Anyway. And then we get on the balloon. Go for a ride. So there's the balloon. I think it's over Paris. Boulevard de Cabaret. It is the Manhattan restaurant. And it's even smaller than the other one. Oh, wow. Oh, take that back. It goes all the way back here. All the way back there. Manhattan restaurant. Again, a main dining room, but not for us. And I don't know if it depends on your level or whatever, or just how soon you make your reservations,
Or if you could change.
Yeah, we didn't ask to change, so. Yeah, I don't care.
Perhaps that's the one that we always see.
And this is Le Cabaret Rouge. And it's an actual showroom. They have singing performances in here. And we are almost underneath the pools we just walked by. And of course they have a bar, lots of seating, although if you're over there, I don't think you're going to see that stage, right? And I think I have to go to the other side to get on the stage, so I'm not going to. Oh. I hear a kid in here. And it goes off that way, same amount as this. We went back down to deck 5. So there's a lobby area here, and we walked around it, and we walked aft on deck 7 and deck 8. But forward, there's like another lobby area. Some refer to it as Times Square. Some would like you to call it Emotions Immersive Gallery. But we're gonna take a spin through it. There's more bars, there's more shops on every deck, all the way up to deck 8. See the iris pictures. Of course, you can get laser plastic pictures. This is the photo hub. This is the MSC Foundation. They support community education, they build schools, they restore coral reefs. Everything you spend in here, 100% I'm told, goes back to the foundation. In fact, if you come over here, this couch says this couch was made from recycled waste discarded on land and in our seas. So, and there's stairs leading up. This area is actually called Times Square. Probably because of that. So now we're on deck 6. There's a bunch of shops on this side and a bunch more over on that side. And there's a bandstand. So there's live music here every night. And there's recorded music when we're trying to make a video. But anyway, the stores are closed because we're in port, as you know. But if you need a fine watch, there's a fine watch. Yes, there was another watch store upstairs. I think there was another perfume store upstairs, but we're going to come across one. This is the candy store, Benchi. And they have assorted chocolate sleeves in that bag. Get all the gorgeous items for $10. So these candies are $11 for 100 grams. And before you do the math, I already did. 100 grams is about 3.5 ounces. These maybe are what's wrapped up there, but I don't think those are wrapped up there. And of course they have a chocolate bar here. So they have coffee. A regular espresso is $3.50. Coffee delights, gelato. Okay, we were just important. Gelato is $9 for a single scoop. $3.50. Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm great. You have no.
Have some coffee, gelato.
Not right now, but maybe later.
All right.
Gelato in port is $9.
Here it's cheap.
And they've been decorating these Easter eggs because it's almost Easter. And Janet's calling me back.
Look at those Easter eggs.
Look at that. And a lot of chocolate. Liquor store. We're going to go up these stairs to the next level, which should be 7. And here's this sculpture, goes all the way up. And we're coming up to the Statue of Liberty. And we're also coming up in the middle of the casino. So you should know they have the latest machines here, but they are tight. And don't take my word for it, ask anybody who's played them on board. But there's this bar. Here's the Times Square area. Table games, roulette, craps. Kids roaming the decks freely. If you'll remember a few minutes ago, we walked it down this hall this way and then went back out to the main lobby. So we're gonna go up right here. And we're gonna go up this side now. And right here is another little shop, kiosk, whatever. I'm gonna take you, that's the forward stairs and elevators. This, of course, is where the bandstand was. And this is a little casino. Although there's these slot machines, which are also turned off, but it's attached to the sports bar. And they got some music playing here. Of course, there's sports on television. This is like a football field. There's footballs, soccer balls, boxing gloves, more slot machines, of course a bar. Remember, the casino is down a level. And then these little individual rooms with individual TVs. Although this one doesn't have one. Oh yeah, yeah it does. Jewelry. And then you have the Brooklyn Club. And it says adults only after 6. So I guess kids can come in here now. Oh, there's one right there. Trying to type. So we're going to walk towards the main lobby because there's a lot more stores. This is called Liberty Plaza in this area, and that is always there for some reason. Like they don't want you to use that door.
Hello.
Hi! But they do have some fine jewelry and another shore excursion desk. I don't know if anyone ever mans it. I've never seen anybody here. But I think they're closed today anyway. Well, and then back out to the logo shop and back out to the main lobby. Just like that. So from the MSC Seashore in Costa Maya, Mexico.
I'm Janet.
And I'm Garrett.
And we'll see you in the next port.
And that's the end of our tour of the lobby of the MSC Seashore. Bye.